All right, what's up, fellas? Um, this was a PB that I just got. It was a 2034 IGT, a 2050 something real time. The run was it was a pretty sloppy run overall. You'll see it. You'll see. There was one big mistake that I highly regret, but um, yeah, you'll see. So I spawn here. There's a village behind me. Pretty standard spawn, if you ask me. I look around, I don't see a blacksmith anywhere, so... But I do see that ruined portal, and it looks finishable, by the looks of things. I punch my hay bales here. Don't make a hoe. I don't really make hoes anymore, because I don't really know why. It's just kind of a habit. When you're digging down, I don't do COD strats anymore, because they're slow. So I just dig down for iron. So as a result, I stopped making hoes. Anyway, grab my three logs here, and then I go to the ruined portal to see what's there. You know, if there's an obsidian, it's finishable. If there's not, then it's not. And there is an obsidian. And basically what this means is you don't need to make a bucket. So I don't need as much iron in order to go into the end or the nether. I forget to make my stone tools. This village honestly was pretty sloppily played. I'm not even gonna lie. I grabbed I only grabbed 3 there, and I'm about to grab 4. It's just very sloppy. I don't make a hoe, like I said. I already grabbed my food though, so it doesn't matter. I throw my flint. You know, all the stuff. All the things. See my fellow Gary over here. Give him a little smack. Build up 3. You know how it is. Kill the golem. I needed to kill the golem here for the iron pick. Because I wanted that gold block up there. I didn't need the gold pick to enter. I mean, the iron pick to enter, but I just wanted that gold block. Just in case it's a good classic seed. Because this would be a good classic seed. So yeah, I grab it before placing the thing. It doesn't light at first, so I think it did. At this point, I'm thinking it's not finishable, but it is. So the spawn looks pretty trash at the beginning, honestly. So I do a little running around, and then I think in a second, yeah, I copy my clip, my location, just in case. And there's a fortress there, so at this point I'm thinking it's a good classic seed. So I trade my gold here. In hopes to get 2 pearl trades. I don't think I get any pearl trades here actually. But I do get a shit ton of fire res, which is pretty awesome. Pretty cool. It's like 2 fire res in a row. Which is really good because now I can go fortress first without having to worry about dying. Now I do this trick called E-Rang. Basically, it's there's a lot that goes into it, but basically turn your field of view all the way down, your render distance all the way up, and your NTT distance all the way up, and then wherever your E counter spikes, whichever direction is the direction of a likely bastion. There's a lot more that goes into it, but I'm too dumb to explain all that. There's a tutorial by K4 if you want to go watch that. Right, now I'm going to the fortress now with my fire res. Still only 4 minutes in. The entry time was, like 2:30, which is phenomenal. Like, insane entry time. If this was a bastion, and my blind travel was better, which, spoiler alert, my blind travel sucks. I get meleeed that by this fella twice. This fortress was pretty nice to me. It was in a good spot. I didn't have to look for the spawners too much. I see both spawners at this point, I think. I've switched to Gamma 3 now. Because I think Gamma 3 looks better than Gamma 5. Just in my opinion. It's a nice, balance between Gamma 1 and 5. Gamma 5 is just, it's honestly just too bright. It almost feels like dirty using it. So Gamma 3 is, it's basically just Gamma 1 but better. That's how I see it. This fella's firing at me, so that's kind of annoying. I think he stopped. I go back to this other one for some reason. Oh yeah, because I heard one spawn. There's no audio in this because I was listening to some copyrighted stuff. Pretty awesome. I don't know why I keep looking at my inventory. Yeah, I honestly, I can't say that I'm too happy with this run. I really wanted sub 20, but I just didn't get it this time. And a huge mistake at the end prevented me from getting it. Which is, I mean, yeah, you'll see that. Yeah. I don't know if I said this already, but my last PB was a 22.54, so pretty big PB. It could have been bigger. I'm okay with this run. I do E-ring again just to see where exactly the bastion is. What, like the exact angle, and I think it was like 72. Yeah, 72. Pretty game-changing strategies we've got going on. And more spawn. I think I get 6 rods from these two. I don't want to leave with 6 rods, but I go to this spawner right here because it's closer to the bastion. Just wait for one more wave. If I get another rod, then I go. If I don't, then I go. I wanted to play a little safe. Not wait too long for more rods, and I get more. I don't know the rates. I could check those. And I ran out of fire res. This is when I realized. So I slap on a quick fire res. Just to make myself not die. If I didn't have enough fire res, I would have been dead there. So my fire res, look, came in clutch. So I'm heading to the bastion. I would, if E-ring did not exist, I would not have gone this way at all. It's a basalt, and bastions cannot spawn in basalt. Just a fun fact. And there it is. There's the bastion. It's a stables bastion. This is one thing I'm actually really proud of, because normally I'm very not confident, super unconfident with stables, but I'm just like, screw it, dude. I'm gonna try and remember how to do this. So I go to the staircase part. I don't remember exactly where it is, so I'm just kind of searching around for it. But it's right here. I see it's right here. I'd go down for the chest down here. I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna aggro the piglins yet. I'm gonna make sure that there's actually a good gap first, and this is a good gap because you have to dig 4 in order to find the opening. And boom, we're down here. I dig into this wall for the 4 gold blocks. I trap that inside, and then the fellas are coming down. And I'm luring them into that hole. Pretty game-changing stuff going on here. And I see no more coming down, so I'm just throwing in all my gold. It doesn't matter at this point. And we're only at 9 minutes in, which this is probably my best pace ever so far, I think. I don't know. If I leave for like 11 minutes, then it's my best pace. My best pace, my last video was my last pace, I'm pretty sure. My best pace. And I get pearls. My pearl luck here was pretty nuts. So, pretty game-changing pearl look like? I think every trade was a pearl trade. Like I already have 20 pearls. And boom, more pearls. That was an 8 trade. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous luck. Now I just need obsidian to leave. And then we're good to go. Could have been a sub 10 leave if I got, maybe that chest that had maybe obsidian in it. I don't know. I didn't check. There's a bunch of fire res. My fire res luck was honestly just stupid. Like, no man should need this much fire res. No man needs this many pearls either. Like, Jesus Christ. More pearls too. Like, it just keeps going. I just need 2 more obsidian at this point. And I checked my cords. I think I'm just like screwed. I'm not leaving this bastion. I'm just blind traveling here because I'm too lazy to leave the fortress, man. Plus, my exit time would be better, and that's cool. I keep throwing out my stuff, man. I could have saved a little time here, but the obsidian just would not go into my inventory. Anyway, I'm leaving at sub 11, best pace ever. And I'm in an ocean. My hopes are high. I'm hoping that it's ocean exposed and pretty close. If it was, then unironically this could have been like sub 15, but it wasn't. And there was a dolphin here, so I didn't even have to use my boat, which was pretty baller. Just schmooving along with this dolphin. And just head in this direction. Obviously the end time was not even sub 20, so you already know the blind travel was dookie. Either that or the dragon was the worst dragon ever. Which, by the way, it was. Yeah, I need wood, so I go over here. Get some wood. Absolutely demolish that skeleton. And yeah, back on my merry way to the stronghold. Using my bro dolphin right here. If you want to know how many blocks this blind travel was, it was 1,800 blocks. 1,800 block blind, which just shows how bad this run was, honestly. I mean, it was a good run, but God, it could have been so much better. Like, this was the freest sub 20 of my life. I might do a video where I re-speedrun the seed to see how fast I can actually get it down to. But this run was not optimal whatsoever. But I'm still fairly proud of it. Obviously, I'm not happy with it, but it'll do for now, I suppose. It's gonna take me like another month to go for sub 20, because that's just how this game works. It takes you way too long to get sub 20. I throw another pro hoping that it turns around, but it doesn't, so, and it breaks. Pretty big mistake. My dolphin left me, so I go into my boat, and I keep on sailing. 13 minutes in, I'm thinking, pretty free sub 20 still. Even if it's like 1,000 more blocks away, I can still get a sub 20 fairly easily. That was my thought process, at least. Leaving the nether at 11 minutes, there's no reason why it shouldn't be a sub 20. But there actually was a reason that this wasn't sub 20, and I regret it. Throw my lily pads, don't need them. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, still just trying to find the stronghold. It's not showing up. It's just not showing up, which is very sad. I think both of my coordinates were going down, which I don't really know if that's good or bad, but apparently it was bad in this scenario. I'll throw it again. It turns a little bit, but not enough for me to think it's close. I mean, I was on my same line this whole time. Pretty much just straight this way for the most part. And I'm about to reach land here in a second. I'm still really just hoping that it's ocean exposed, but obviously it's not gonna be. Still, only 15 minutes in. It's This pace is still good if it's just, close. And I'm just gonna realize that it's not ocean exposed. It's definitely not gonna be ocean exposed. So I just throw a pearl. I turn off my hitboxes because hitboxes are annoying if you're not using them. And it actually curves quite a bit, like 30 degrees to the left. I'm thinking it broke at this point, but I go up this tree, and it's there. Yeah. So I go to 120. 120, the angle, and I think I throw another one here in a second. Just a few blocks. I jump down here. Move this way a little bit, and it goes to... I don't even know what angle that was, but I'm just... At this point, I pretty much know what chunk it's going to be in. So I go to this chunk right here. I think I hear a spider crawling up, which is like the one mob that is fine to be aggroing you when you're digging down in a 1D pool. So I'm digging down at 16 minutes, my best pace by far, which is kind of sad. There's a stronghold, by the way. I was correct on the right. I was right on the right chunk, which is awesome. And you're about to see, this is the most scuffed stronghold you'll probably ever see. Like every single room in the stronghold was broken somehow. And it takes me a little while to find the actual portal room. But I do find it eventually. Obviously, it couldn't have been that bad. I mean, I'm done with the game in 4 minutes. I'm trying to find the other way, because I'm just hoping it's not that way, man. Because if it was that way, it's gonna be super hard to find. I see a 4-way here, which is usually really good for strongholds and stuff. Trying to find the portal room. Craft more logs. Or more planks. I'm trying to be cautious, of how many planks I have, because I don't want to be short on beds at all. I think I 6-bed the dragon. It's pretty fun. I'm not too mad about a 6-bed. I thought I choked the beds, but I didn't. Don't worry about it. Obviously, I lose like a minute trying to find this thing, and here it is. It actually wasn't too bad. At the stronghold, it's 0 eye, by the way. If I threw an either, I think I would have been fine, actually. I don't know. Anyway. Now we're in the end. And obviously, it was a 3-minute end fight, which is not ideal. You'll see what mistake I made that led this to not be sub 20 here in a second. I set up my perch, and I go to this tower up here. I almost die, by the way, doing this. Pretty close to death there. If I didn't block clutch, I would have died, and I would have been upset. I forget to make beds. And, which is fine, but once I break the crafting table, I look over, and I see that he's already perched, which is the biggest mistake of this run. It could have been sub 19 if I hadn't have done that. But not too big of a deal. I just tower up, hoping that he's going to perch again within the next minute. Hoping it's going to be sub 20. Obviously it's not, which is sad, but it's fine. I'll just get it again. Not a huge deal. Now, I'm just waiting at this point. Just flipping waiting. Got 6 beds. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to melee him if I have to. He shoots me. Sorry. The dragon is a woman. And he looks like he's gonna perch now, but he doesn't. Well, actually, he didn't. I think it's a different point where he looks like he's gonna perch. I'm still upset that I didn't make beds beforehand. If I did, then this would have been sub 19, almost for definite. But it's not that big of a deal. I think here he's gonna perch, but he doesn't. He still takes another minute to perch. Absolutely not goon like this dragon is. Please just perch. That's all I ask, man. Like, it feels like I'm playing SSG with him not perching so much. I don't even play SSG. Hey, I got the maid skin on, by the way. That's pretty much what got me this PB, is the maid skin. Not RMG or anything. And there you go, he purchased. And now all I gotta do is 6-bit the dragon. I mess up my first few hits. And then my last two were okay. Ugh. Pretty sad. Sad ending, but it was a PB nonetheless. I can't complain too much about it. 2056. Yeah, I'm not too upset about this. It's okay. There's the seed. And yeah. Later.